Hi, my name is George Pedros and I'm a licensed hypnotherapist at helpmypain.com.au, where we help people with chronic health problems as well as dependencies, anxiety and other conditions. I have received many messages over the past few weeks from people all over the state asking questions about what I do. I thought it'd be a good idea to read out some of these questions and answer these for you right here and now. So let's go. Annie from Tamworth asked, how does it work and what happens if it doesn't? Hypnotherapy has been around for a very long time, but it has been misunderstood due to the popularity of certain TV and stage shows. Those shows that we've all seen aren't really about hypnosis. There may be a small element of hypnosis there, but most of it's related to people that like being the center of attention. You have to be a certain type of person who likes being on stage and do that sort of thing for that to work. Hypnosis has been around since mankind began. What we've known since those early times is that when we go into a trance, which we often do every day, we can focus on things better. Just think about how often, without realizing, you've caught yourself daydreaming or in a state of trance, perhaps in the shower or driving along. When you focus on one situation, one problem, often even figure out a solution, well, that's hypnosis. As a clinical hypnotherapist, I'm trained to help you get into a very specific type of trance where you are really relaxed, but also in that zone that you hear so much about. It's a place that's been described between being awake and being asleep, where you can access your subconscious, access that inner wisdom, and make the right changes to your way of thinking and certainly to how your body works. I really haven't had anyone who hasn't had some change for the better. It really involves having a desire to make a change that determines success. If you really want it, then it will happen. Stan from Cogra asked, how do you know whether I can be hypnotized? That is a very good question. Again, from watching too many movies, people think that only those with a weak mind or weak will can be hypnotized. Nothing could be further from the truth. As I've said before, we all go into some state of trance every day for different reasons. As long as you're serious about making a change, about getting better, you'll be able to go into a trance and make a change. It really is that straightforward, and many say the most relaxing and pleasant therapy they've ever had. What can vary is the level of your hypnotized state. Sometimes we vary the level of hypnosis depending on what needs doing, but you're well aware and always in ultimate control. Which leads me to the next question from Mary from Haberfield. Do I lose control? Again, a common misconception from watching those shows. I cannot stress it enough. You are always in control. In fact, you have a heightened sense of awareness of both the outside world and your inner world, your inner wisdom, your subconscious. You cannot and will not do anything you don't want to do. It really is that simple. Those ideas of mind control really belong to comedies and spy movies. Vivian from Jarvis Bay asks, what can you fix? This is also a good question. It's interesting and amazing to see just how much power the mind really has. We not only have the ability of seeing things differently when under hypnosis, but being able to put things in perspective and change our way of thinking, access that deep reservoir of inner wisdom that we each have. More powerful though is the incredible ability to change parts of our physiology, drop our heart rate, ease our blood pressure, change our rate of breathing, and through changing the autonomic nervous system and parts of our brain, I have been able to help people with chronic pain, headaches, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, tinnitus, anxiety, depression, help with drinking too much, and other bad habits such as smoking. I guess you get my point by now. There's a lot that we can do for you. The single most important factor is the ability for someone to take control. As soon as that happens, my job is essentially done. I just step out of the way and let that person do what they need to do to get the job done, whatever that might be. Anne-Marie from Sutherland asks, how many visits do I need? Well, that's an important question, and it really depends on what's going on. People can come in for a particular problem, but there may be another problem underlying it. A good example is smoking. People smoke for different reasons. It may be just a habit for one person, and it may be due to anxiety for another. If it's just a habit, I would only need 1 or 2 visits. If something underlying, maybe 6. This is not like normal counselling or psychological visits, which can go on for months or years. My aim is to have you done, finished, and on your way within a few visits only. Mark from Balmain asked, how much does it cost? I guess the most important question. My fees are $235 for the initial visit and $185 for each subsequent visit. The first visit is for about 1.5 hours and the follow-up ones usually about 1 hour. I have a 4-pack promotion for $700. Considering it is a fast therapy and considering there are no drugs, no products, no extras, it is very good value for money, especially when you consider the changes you can make to your life right here, right now. The first 20 minutes of the initial visit are complimentary, where you can ask questions and work out if this is right for you. If you're not happy, you're really free to walk away. There is no obligation. And by the way, if you are in a health fund, depending on what package you're in, you can claim a rebate on these fees. So if you'd like to find out how you or someone you know can benefit from hypnotherapy, then contact me through my website, helpmypain.com.au, or through Facebook. And as I say, hypnotherapy isn't magic, but there sure is something magical about it. Thank you, and I'd like to also thank those that sent those questions, and thank you for watching.